poem I came up with at Tir Centralen at 9:45 in the morning. The pushing and passing, blind barging and farting throng of the commuter life has one channeled by choices and fighting off voices and living on the edge of a knife. The edge of a knife, the edge of a knife, where every reward is a double-edged sword during an ether of strife. The beauties, the passions, the duties, the fashions, the flickering eyes, the iPhones. This is no rehearsal, but here's a commercial. You're pursued by zombies and drones. Zombies and drones. Zombies and drones. Your conscious mind sees the birds and the bees and your erogenous zones. This is the job market. Take your arse and park it. Little story. I like to rewrite song lyrics just to sort of change the mood of stuff, and it turns out my 6-year-old is kind of similar. We were on our way to IKEA the other day, that miserable long drive to try and put your life in a box. And we were in the car, and my Sambo was a bit moody, and I was a bit moody, and the kids were a bit moody, and we were playing a Beatles compilation album because he got into like Yellow Submarine and Octopus's Garden. And the song Ticket to Ride came on. She's got a ticket to ride. So we're driving there with the IKEA mood. She's got a ticket to ride. And this little 6-year-old voice at the back goes, she's got a chicken to ride. And she don't care. True story. Lovely, lovely little bugger. Wow, what to do now then? I work as a mailman. We've got a few people here from City Mail at the moment. This one's about being a postman. I get up at 5 o'clock. This is when I did get up at 5 o'clock. I get up at 5 o'clock and do the graveyard shift around your block. I trudge through snow and over hills, bringing you advertisements and regular bills. I'm on my own most of the day, hoping for someone with something to say. Not much of a life really now, is it? But I know that you miss me if I don't visit. I awake in the wake of a terrible, terrible mistake. There are chances I could take, decisions I could make, but the convenience of a little bit of cake. One night, this isn't part of the act,
You sure?
Yeah. One night.
What colour is your chest hair?
My chest hair. Sorry, you know. Don't mess with the guy with the microphone. One night, I went to bed really late, only to discover that my pillow could actually communicate. As I lay my head of lead at the head of the bed, my talking pillow said, "Let me be the foundation for the construction of your dreams. I will bear the burden from and for your neck. Close your eyes, banish the moonbeams. I'll free your worries with a rain check. Allow the cloak of closed eye minds project a dark. Enforce neuron pathways for inner quests upon which you will embark. Here is your chance for those mighty mind molecules to do their sleep dance. For every trial you face, every care, I am placed, just in case, here, to be there. So, come rest, you weary traveller, you hunter-gatherer of confusions. Bring your illusions and rest, for you know it's best to accept the night of deep said, "Will you shut up, Pillow? I'm trying to fucking sleep." Stockholm is a fantastic country. Well, yeah. All I've seen now, I've seen more. Sweden's great from what I've seen so far. Wonderful, wonderful people, really. There's no but to that, actually. No, there isn't a but to that. My initial response to Swedish people at the beginning was like, they tell you everything when you drink for the first time with them, and then they won't talk about it again. Maybe there's an element of truth to that. It's true of English people as well, by the way. All right, this next poem is called The Cannibal Party. The first signs were the crimes. People went missing and their bones were found lying around. At first, the blame was placed on some lone sicko to be chased. But when he was caught and justice brought, more bones were found lying around. A special investigation result stated that this was the work of a copycat cult that blended fascist and religious iconography, this malevolent strain of body-flesh pornography. Flayed carcasses began to increase in findings, a spring of fear began its windings. Ah, fuck. Excuse me. A spring of fear began its windings. As more and more people went missing, it was a political agenda that no longer bore dismissing. Discussions were held in cloisters and halls in blood. The truth was written on the walls. The situation worsened with no signs of improvement. This was too big for a cult. This was a popular movement. The Cannibal Party announced its case and began to make known its place. But the moral platform of us caring for each other, cowards reign. Now brother must eat brother. Eat or be eaten, spake the chosen few. Sharpen your teeth, or climb into the stew. This poem is about getting drunk and having a one-night stand with an elephant. We've all been. I awoke next to an elephant in a strange bed. This is not a misogynistic metaphor. It was an elephant, like I said. I reran the previous night in my aching head. I know I'd been drunk, forgiven, considering the beast with the trunk. And I know sex with animals is against the law, which is a shame because that night had been hardcore. We'd gone through all positions, but evidently had to stop at elephant on top. Her name was Gloria. In an act of zoo charity, I'd previously adopted her. You know the kind of charitable organisation where your donation gets you official certification. Why was at this realisation I choked on my water, for on paper, Gloria was in fact my daughter. Bestiality, incest, and then further ingredients to my fears. I then calculated Gloria was underage in elephant years. Why, oh why, has my nature considered such a crime? I wandered into the dawn, dreaming of a more enlightened time.